Okay. So hey everyone, as you know, in the winter 23rd, we have data table. Okay. So I'm going to cover data table demo from the beginner point of view. Like if you are beginner for the flow, this will be very helpful for you. Okay. So as I mentioned, winter 23rd release, we have data table in flow. So you need to sign up for a pre-release org currently. And here you can check the key dates for winter 23rd release. So if you are going to try this data table demo today, then you can sign up for the pre-release org. Okay. So I will save the link as well in the chat. Let me share as well. Okay. Now, once you will sign up the org from here, then of course you'll have username, password. You can log into your Salesforce org. Then click on the setup. Here is setup. And now this is quick find. In the quick find, type flows. And here, as you can see, under the process automation, flows. Click on this. And now you have option to create new flow. And you can say this option, which type of flow you are looking for. So in this today's session, I am going to cover screen flow. So what is screen flow? You can read here. Guides users through a business process that's launched from a landing page, experience cloud sites, quick actions, and from many more places. Means we are going to build a page without coding. Okay. In the screen flow, we are going to develop a page without coding, and on that page we can create input screen, like user can enter something, then we can create record, or maybe we can display some records there, or we can have some complex process. Maybe, hey, enter the zip code. Okay, then click next, then find some address based on that zip code, then display on the next page, or anything. You can just visualize when you need a screen in Salesforce and you have some guided process, like click next, then this process, then you have to display some data. No worry, in the demo we'll explore a little more. Then we have screen flow. Okay, so directly I am moving on the create here. And this is the flow builder. You can see flow builder. We are learning Salesforce flow, and currently we are in the flow builder. This canvas, this area is to design your business logic without writing piece of code. Okay, so here you can see a start screen flow. Just click on this plus symbol and you can see lots of elements are available here. This is a screen, then action, subflow. So here, very quickly, I'm going to click on screen. Screen, one page. Okay, here, let's give this something. Welcome screen. Okay, welcome screen. So now I click done. You can see a start, then there is a screen, that is welcome screen. Let's click again. And if you want to edit, just click here, edit, and you can see I have missed n. Let's add that. Okay. So here on this screen, we can add multiple components. For example, here, let's go and create one lead record from here. Means we are going to add last name, first name, company. Here, user can enter some data, maybe last name, company name, click next, then lead record will be created. So what we are going to cover here, we are going to create a record in the flow from the flow screen. So let's see how. Here in the input, you can see some text box here. Text is here. You can drag the text here. Okay. You can also do the same with name field. In the name, first name, last name, and titles will be there. Solution will be there. But for easy demo, I'm going to drag text here. Okay. See what I have done. Delete this. I went here in the left hand side, drag it on the screen, text screen. Someone texted me, let me check. I think it's almost like flow chart. Okay. It's type of automation tool. Okay, very good. Someone replied it's type of automation tool using an email of automation. I am aware from this. Okay, so I'm new. Yeah, you can also send email from this. Yeah, of course. Flow has like different types. I can say, while choosing the flow type, I have chosen screen flow. There is also option to choose record trigger flow. Like when some record will be created or updated or record is deleted, then perform some action. Yeah, that's called automation. So you are right. It's type of automation tools. Email, yes, we have send email functionality. We can send email from here. So yeah, you're right. I think it's almost like flow chart. I think flow chart, maybe not, I will say directly, but maybe you are relating with the word. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So keep asking or texting. I will cover that. So let me come back. I have added text here. Let's give a label for this text. I'm going to give last name. On the lead record, last name is required field. Okay, many of you attended yesterday's session where I was talking about app text and lead creation. So you know already on the lead, last name is required field. So last name, API name automatically come. Let's mark this required. So on the flow, user have to enter the value anyway. Otherwise, it will display error message. This is for the flow. On the flow, mark this required. Okay. I also need one more input here. That is another text. Drag this text and put here. Click on this, then give company. Company. Okay. Mark this require. Okay. Last name, company. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Now click done. Okay. You can check your progress. If you are at, of course, this is beginner session. So let me save this. I'm going to give a name, create, lead, and display lead. Okay. I will create lead record from here, and then I will display the lead record here. Okay. Click save. Okay. We have option activate. We have option to run and debug. Once you have created your flow, you are good. You are going to debug this. You are going to check your functionality. If it is working as per your expectation, then click activate. Okay. So let me click debug. In the debug, let me check what is happening. Okay, it should come. Yeah, click run. See, this is my progress. We have created a form, last name, company name. I will put last name, maybe Prakash, company name, demo. And if I click finish, you can see the debugging thing here. Welcome screen, last name, value at runtime was Prakash. Company, value at demo. You just click next and it's done. Why? Because this screen has this flow has only one screen, no any complex functionality, but I can see, yeah, it's working good, right? Okay. What is our requirement? I was telling the requirement to create the lead record from a screen. So you can see if I click run again, we have created the screen. But hey, we have to write the logic for record creation. Na? Okay, so let's see how we can do. Let me close this debugging. Before I go next, I will also explain you something. Click run. It's very similar to debug, but see, Prakash, demo, finish. In the right hand side, there is no any debugging option. Now you think, okay, as a developer, if I have to check what is going on, then I will click debug. So I can check in the right hand side if values and calculations are going as per my expectation or not, like this. See, right? And run means you are just going to test here. Okay. Once you are satisfied, click activate. But as of now, my functionality is still not working. I have to create the lead record. Just I am lifting the basic thing for develop your mindset. Okay. Now, click on this plus and let's explore what is there. If you go here in the data, you can see create records. Create Salesforce record using value. Let's choose this. New create records. Give a name. Create what we are going to create. Lead. So give create lead. How many records to create? One or multiple? As of now, we are taking data from form. Only one lead, one name and one company name from previous screen. Means I am going to create one record here. So I will choose one. Okay. Multiple, like if you have collection, if you have multiple records, you are going to create all those records in Salesforce in one go, then multiple. But here in this example, I'm going to choose one. Now this option, how to set the record values. Use all value from record. In this flow, do you have record variable? But not. We have not explored variable yet, right? We don't have any variable. You don't even know what is record variable if you are at the beginner level. Okay. So let's leave this. Use all values from record just for information purpose. If you have a variable type of record lead type, then I will choose this. But don't be confused. Let's choose second one. Use separate resources and literal values. Okay, I'm going to choose second one. Let's see. It is asking create a record for this object. Which object? You know, lead object, because we are talking, our requirement is to create the lead record. So object will be lead here. Scroll down.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Can you repeat it from how to set the record fields?
Yes. Thank you for asking. So
Yes.
how to set? Yeah, thank you very much. I'm very happy. If you ask, I can explain in different ways, right? Okay. How to set the record of fields means you are going to create. Let's choose this first one. You are going to create record of lead. Then think on the lead. You have to say last name is this, company name is this. Agree? So how you are going to tell, hey lead, this is my last name, this is my company name. So
Yes.
options are use all the values from a record. Means before this element, before this create record element, maybe you have one variable. That variable's data type is record, type is lead, means the variable can be integer, variable can be string. Here, if I don't talk programming language, then variable can be string, variable can be string means text, variable can be number, and the variable can be also lead data type. Okay, lead is also S object we discussed earlier, I guess. So here, do you have any record variable? As of now, I am telling no, because Even in this session, I have not explained anything. So I'm just skipping this. This will be chosen when you have record variable, and record variable has already lead dot last name is assigned, lead dot company is assigned already. Then directly I can choose the record variable from here. Okay. Second, use separate resources and literal values. Means I am going to separately assign here lead last name this, lead company name this. How we'll see next. Are you able to recall a little bit?
No, sir. Thank you so much.
Clear, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. In the practically, you will explore more. What is the second one? Let me show. Object lead. Lead. Scroll down. See, automatically set fields value for the lead, and you can say, oh, use separate resources and literal values. Lead here, I will maybe choose last name. On add more field, add more field. I am using separate resources and literal values. Separate resources. One here, one. Now we can visualize what is this. Okay, let me delete this and let me choose here lead field. You can see fields from leads are coming here. Let's choose last name. You can see last name field on the lead and value. If lead will be created in the system, how you will assign the last name? Like last name value is coming from where? Click in the value and you can see screen component last name text is here. Remember, when we created a screen on this flow, then I have dragged one text element and I have given the name last name. Remember in the previous screen, na? Yes, that screen component is available here. This last name will hold the value. Which value? If you will enter something here in the last name. See, the screen where I was debugging or I was running now. So let's go back and last name, click values, and I am choosing this last name. Okay, if user will enter something in that screen, last name, then assign that value to the last name. Similarly, company, and now you can see, okay, very easy, just click company. What is this? Company, screen components company, and you can see the beauty of this here, how it's writing here something dynamic something now means this is a using as a variable. Okay, very easy. Company means value from here will come and assign to this company. Any confusion, please text. Now you can also add more here, but as of now, that's fine. In the previous screen, I have only last name and company. So now let me click done, and you need to click save here. Let's go and quickly verify our changes. You know, debug, right? Click debug. Let me close the other here. Okay, now be here. Click run. Let's see last name, maybe Prakash, company ground. Click next and see carefully. Next, create record and create one lead record where company equal to company and value is epic round, right? Last name equal to last name, value is Prakash. I am able to debug, and it's also telling record is ready to be created. And here you can see record ID is also available. Copy the record ID, go to the Salesforce org, or you can directly put here record ID. You can verify. Oh, good. New lead is created from my screen flow. This is okay. You can also go to the lead tab. And if you go to today's lead, you can see Prakash Epic Ground, new lead is created. You can see here, right? And the details. But as of now, only Prakash and first last name and company name is there, so that is blank. Okay, now let's come back. Means we are able to achieve our functionality. We are able to create the record. Maybe you want a success message. Let's add one new screen here. And you know already here you need to display it. Here you need to add something. But before that, as discussed earlier, label, let's give output something. Okay, output. Here we need to display. Record is created something. Just basic display text. API name, give same display. Click here and the display text, API name display, and then here you can record is created. Okay, record ID age. Here insert resource and see variable lead ID from create lead, because in the create lead element means create record element. Remember name we have given create lead, and it's bringing the lead ID automatically for there. Choose lead ID from create lead. See again, click insert resource variable lead ID from create lead. Click done. Let me recall what is create lead. The name is create lead here. Create lead API name of test. Okay, same we are using here. Let me click done. Save it. Okay, let me try to run directly. Okay, you know debugging means in the right hand side all the variable value and all the process steps are showing you. You can debug something complex flow you are building. This is very basic, but you are building some complex flow, you can visualize what's wrong with you in your flow. So last name maybe demo, company name demo 123. Click next. Record is created. Record ID is coming now. Let's click finish. Means now you are happy. Okay, my screen flow is created. Now you need to activate this flow so that user can use this flow. How? I have activated this flow. Now I am going to give this flow to the user on the home screen. Means in the Salesforce, go to the home, and user want to create, just user wants to create lead record from here. Means in this demo, user wants screen flow here. Okay, so for editing this home page, click here in the setup, and here is the edit page. Or click edit page, setup, edit page. And here, let's wait for loading. It's loaded. Then here flow, or you can directly find out flow here. Flow, drag it on the top here. Drag. Now it will ask which flow. So I'm going to choose our flow. Remember our flow name is create lead and display lead. So create lead and display lead here. Okay, now click save. Change is saved. Now we need to activate this page for our users. Click activate. And here I am going to assign this changes, this page as org. Like in this org, any user can view my latest changes on this page. Assign as org default. Save it. You can explore the different options, but for today our context is flow. So just I have chosen by default org. Save. By the way, it was already saved and activated. Click back. Now you can see here is our flow. Let's enter last name. . Raj. I can say others Raj here. So Raj, company, maybe college. Okay, next. See, record is created, record ID is this. Okay, this is a quick demo. If I go on my lead, of course, the lead record should be there. Click here on the today's lead, Raj. Okay, college just I given the name, you can put some company name there. Okay, now any question in this basic one, please ask. Then now I am moving on some interesting thing in the same flow. Okay, silence means no question. I hope you are able to understand. Now, I want record is created. That's good. On the same page, here I can say instead of displaying this record is created, requirement is why not showcase existing lead record where lead status is open. Now maybe confusion, no worry. Go on the lead. Let me open the demo lead. If I go to details, you can see lead status here. If I click on lead status, you can see lead status is new, not contacted. So I want to display my all lead where lead status is new, not contacted. Okay, means like this. Go on the lead. If I go here, all open leads, I can see now similar thing we need in our flow. Okay, means we are building flow for some users and users just want to view their lead from here itself. Okay, I'm not going in complex use case, just very basic use case here. Now, what you need to do, you need to go to that flow. Okay, let me close this. This flow is luckily still open. We can add our changes here in the same flow because I am talking in the same flow requirement. Click on the output screen. Okay, and here you can add the record. Which record? Lead record. Which lead? Lead where status is new, not contacted. Now you can think here. We need data from Salesforce. We need to find out those leads where a status is not contacted, means a status is new, means before coming on this screen, let me cancel this and think how to find out the lead record from Salesforce. Okay, think how to find out lead record from Salesforce. Okay, so here before output screen, click on plus. Where before this output screen, click plus. Let's explore this. Under the data, you can see get record, find Salesforce records. Yeah, we need this. Click on this get records. Learning is when you need to find some records from Salesforce, then use get records element in the flow. Okay, give a label. I can give a label find new leads. Okay, find, I can write open leads as well. Okay, some meaningful find open leads. Okay, object, it's asking you, you can add description here. Okay, find all the leads where a status equal to new, not contacted. Okay, this is good practice. Write some proper description. Okay, get record of which object? Of course, lead object. We are here talking about lead now. So object lead. Now see, here all conditions are made or without conditions. All lead without condition. then this. Otherwise, no, I have some condition and it's and condition. Maybe we have two condition and condition, like lead new and email is not blank and dono both, or lead new or lead closed, or maybe lead new, lead working, lead status new, lead status working, either. So we'll go for or maybe you have multiple condition, you have to write custom first and second or third, then I will go here. But good thing is that in my requirement I have only one condition, if lead status is new, so means by default and okay, all conditions are met. I have only one condition here. I'm going to do all conditions are met and or custom logic or all records without condition. I'm going to choose and. Okay, any question confusion in this, please ask, but you can think it's very common. And all conditions are met, any condition is met, your custom logic is met. I'm going to choose and here, which condition? I think I'm talking about lead status. So here is status field, status. And if you don't know, hey, if I am on the lead, and if I am the details, you don't know what is the value of, what is the API name of this lead status, then you can always go to setup, object manager, lead, field relationship. You know the label was there, lead status. Here is lead status, and you can see your field name is status. Okay, same thing here. Lead status. No, what? Status. Okay, you can see status. So this object manager will help there. So I have chosen lead status equal what is requirement. I am telling new not contacted. Okay, you can think, oh, all value is there. Our requirement is to bring the leads, find the leads where status is not contacted. Status equals not contacted. Scroll down, sorting required, ascending, descending, maybe based on some fields. I am telling no, that's fine, bring all. Or maybe you want, okay, yes, sorting needed in the ascending order. Which field ascending order? Okay, which field descending order? I'm telling, okay, no, I don't matter, not sorted. Okay, but it depends on your requirement. I'm going to choose no sorted. How many record to store? Only one record. Hey, if I am going to find the lead, status is new, not contacted. You need only one record, or all the lead where status not where status equal to not contacted, new not contacted. So I am talking from requirement from the beginning. We need to show all the lead where status is new, not contacted. So I will choose all record for this criteria. Okay, for this filter, let's get all the records where status equals new, not contacted. Now we have option how to store record data. Let's Salesforce decide automatically store all fields. Maybe you have some, you just want few fields, just choose the fields, and I only need these fields, then I can go here. Okay, I don't want to take all fields, just I want last name or company name, that's fine. Maybe you want a specific field defined here, or maybe you can store here the entire records to the collection variables. But as of now, let's keep it simple. Just I am going to choose, hey, Salesforce automatically store all fields. Okay, nobody choose fields and let Salesforce do the rest. Here you need to choose which fields I am going to select from Salesforce database. Here I am going to assign the records to my custom variable. I am going to create some variable I am holding there, and this is Salesforce taking care. Let's go with this option. Okay, but I am trying to explain you all three, but I'm going with first option. Now click done. I am able to find all records in this. We need to display that record in this output screen. Now come on the output screen. Click here. Okay. Now below this message, I want to display my record that was selected from this previous get record element. Okay, we selected some record. So here, let's look in the left hand side. You can see data table, and this data table is in the beta currently. Okay, that's fine. Now drag this data table here. We are using this feature in beta, so we are agree for the terms condition. You can read the agreement here. I'm going to close this data table in the beta. I'm clicking here. It's very similar. Earlier, remember you have already dragged something like text box now in the previous screen. We have already dragged text. Similarly, we are going to drag the data table here. Now, because our data table is available here, let's give a API name. Display leads. Okay, and you can see this is API name, not a label, so we need to give like this, no spacing there. Okay, display leads. Data table is label. You can maybe rename the label, and label name can be open leads. Okay, all open leads. Make sense? And now this is the main important part. This data table will bring the value from where I need to choose the source collection. Enter a record collection to populate the table. So here, click, and you can see collection variable leads from find open leads. When we have dragged one element that was get records element, and we added our logic there, find the leads, then we given the API name of that get records element as find open leads. And remember the last option we chosen, let Salesforce store all values automatically. So Salesforce store all those values in this variable. Leads from find open leads. Find open leads, API name of my previous get record element. But it's very simple here. Click and okay. Collection variable is leads from find open leads. You can think. If any question, please text. Okay. If you are going to show, you are going to display the lead records. You want user can select some records from there, multiple selection, single selection, or view only. I am going to choose yes. User can select some records from there. Okay, multi-select option will be there in the records. So how many minimum row? I'm going to say, oh, user need to select at least one record. No worry, you can visualize when demo will come. But I'm going to say minimum 1, maximum 3. User can choose maximum 3 record, then click next. Okay, let's see. Okay, now configure column. You can also select default selection, but that's fine. Leave this as of now. Directly move on the next here. Sorry, here. We have done with this. Configure column. In this data table, what column you want to show? So click on this configured column. Okay, I will here 1, 3, then I am coming here configured column, and here source field, I want to display name, full name, wrap text, that's fine, click done. I also want to display add column. I want to display company name, company, Done. I want to display email. So choose email, and maybe if you want to change custom labels, okay, custom label, I want to display add lead email. So this email label will update it as a lead email. That's fine. Click done. Okay. Now click done. Let me go back again here. What here in the output, what I have done, just I have dragged one data table from left hand side to this area. Then I have given API name. Then I have given some custom label. You can leave as it is, but I have given some custom label. Then I have chosen source collection. Then I have chosen multiple row section mode multiple. Then here minimum 1, 3. I will show you this. What is this? Then inside configure column, I have chosen 3 column. Done. Because this flow is already active, so now you don't have option to save. You have option save as, because that flow is active. So now I can save as, and I can added data table to display lead. Okay. Save. So now a new version of the same flow is created and saved now with a new version, and you have option to debug again. Click debug, run. Let's click last name Prakash or demo, click next, and you can see, oh, this is coming already, but here is the beauty, some lead where a status is open, and I have option to select at least one. Let me click finish. Hey, please select minimum 1 rows. Okay, means this minimum 1, maximum 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 2, 3. I don't have an option to select 4 because maximum 3. Okay, click finish. Yeah, it's working good. Now just I am quickly going to show here. I just want okay, you have to only single select option, then I can mark this single, this option will not come, then radio button will be there. How? Let me mark single, leave the default selection, just single, done, save it, click debug again, run. By the way, in this demo, we are creating so many lead, that's fine, but for learning here, you can see now radio button is there. You can see radio button here. Okay, click finish. Okay, similarly, you want just I have to make this in the view only. I can make this in the view only. Okay, so but that's fine. Let me keep this multiple as of now, and multiple 3, 1, and sorry, this is 1, this is 3. Done. You can save it. Once you will activate this, once you will refresh this after activation of that flow, you can look the latest changes here. Last name, demo, click next. Leads are here. Any question in this, please ask. Let me quickly add one more thing here. I want user can select few records from this page, and that selected record can be displayed on the next page. Okay, what we need to do, click this plus, then screen, give a label selected records, selected records. I need one data table here. Click on this, give API name, selected lead, come back, source collection, click here and see. Previous data table name, I mean in the previous screen, the data table name was display lead, remember? Because here I can see two data table, but one is recent one, selected lead, but I have display leads in previous. You can go and confirm from there. So I'm going to click on this, and here is selected rows. Means in the next data table, in the next screen, show the records that were selected from the previous data table. Okay, so display leads dot selected rows. I want this in view only. Remember in the previous, we have already checked the demo of multiple and single. Here, I want to view only. So choose view only, configure column. I want to see name, done. I also want to check company, done, save as, and added second data table to display selected records. This is very good for helping later to understand why lots of version of your flow. Okay, this is helpful. Click save. Directly I'm going to run this. You can also debug this, but I am just going to running here. Run this. Let's create a new lead. Maybe last name, that's fine. Company happy count. Click next. Okay, record is created, record ID is there. I have option to select. I'm going to select maybe 3 maximum. You already know from previous one. Next. Now you can see all 3 selected records are coming here in the view only mode. And this is controlled by this single or multiple or view only. So what is happening here? We are creating a lead record, then we are displaying all lead record, then we are displaying selected lead records. Okay, generally what can be done? Maybe your user wants before creating, or maybe here on the same also, sorry, not here, on the welcome screen also show the data table. You know already, yeah, simply drag the data table, but that time you also need to use get record here, right? I hope you are clear what I wanted to demonstrate here in this basic screen flow. I have tried to cover create use case and then get use case. Anyone have any question? Please ask. Any, maybe you want, okay, I should show any flow screen. I will open that. If I copy this, if I go here, if I paste this, find all open leads. Okay, let's leave this as it is. Done. On the welcome screen, up maybe below this option or on the top, let's add a data table. Here, display leads, all leads, and same, let me, I'm repeating leads from find all open leads. Yeah, this is on the top, find all open lead, maybe view only here, and column, name, Done. Name. Click this done. Then done. Save. If I will run, what will happen on the first page screen? Lead name is coming. Of course, you can add multiple column here. Then maybe you can create another. Maybe let me choose some name from you. I can say Arjun. So let me put Kumar, second name, then company, happy. Let's click next. You can see lead is here, include the new one. Okay, ignore the spelling. Maybe I can choose some record from here. Then click next. Selected is coming. Okay, so if you activate this, once you will refresh this. Okay, so you can now visualize the requirement. Okay, I am going to say, okay, name is here, full name is here. If some name is missing, I can create new lead. Okay, any question, please ask. Rest, I think we are good for today's this basic flow. And yeah, of course, we'll keep some more session on the flow beginner. Thank you very much, everyone. If any question, please text. I'm here. Especially who is beginner. You are clear, Armanyo, Shubham, Raj, Roshan, anyone, please. Like, especially I'm pinging name of someone who is fresh new for flow. Yeah, please say yes or no. You are clear on this concept. I can see in the chat. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Okay. So let's do some practice. Maybe if you miss something, you can watch the recording and let's do some practice. If any question, we'll discuss that. Okay. Thank you.